Welcome to a virtual meeting of the Our Minds Matter Club at Watkins Mills High School in Gaithersburg, Maryland.
We ask you to keep anything that is spoken about today confidential.
It's a network of student-led clubs, and basically the goal of these clubs are to be able to really make this difference in their school community around how mental health is seen.
Lauren Anderson is the founder and CEO of Our Minds Matter, a network of over 90 mental health clubs in high schools around the country. She created the organization to honor the life of her brother, Josh Anderson, who tragically died by suicide in 2009 at the age of 17.
We always are thinking, could this program or initiative have potentially helped Josh when he was struggling? And I truly believe that it could have. Just having that support for him to feel like it was okay to ask for help.
The clubs are entirely student-led, but they're supported by school psychologists and social workers. Margaret Neff is a school psychologist at Watkins Mill High School.
Our vision is to reduce the stigma of mental health, and that's a very proactive measure. I think in the past, responses to mental health needs have been much more reactive in nature, and that is not working any longer. I think students know that better than anyone.
Please make sure to sign in.
Jose Aguilera is the president of the club. He first realized the importance of talking about mental health after witnessing his older sister work through a difficult time in her life.
She was going through depression, suicidal moments, and we were in a household which my mom was a single mom, and I had to help her with my sister. That was like a wake-up call for me.
Recently, Jose took notice when his buddy Hayford Dogby was going through a tough time dealing with remote school and the isolation of the pandemic.
He convinced me. He said, just try one meeting. And after I tried one meeting, we tried breathing techniques, and it was really, really helpful. I'm the type of person who always likes to be outside, be with friends, be with people, build connections. But the pandemic really hurt that side of me.
These students are really making a change that's affecting the culture of their schools, that just by their presence, that's signaling to the rest of their peers, their friends, that it's okay to talk about mental health. You know, we're here for you. We support you. You're not alone.
Despite the hardships of this past year, these Gen Z students are living proof that they have what it takes to take control of their mental health.
The atmosphere in the meetings is very welcoming. We want to make it feel like we're a family. It's really important that we know our basics in mental health. It's very important that we know how to cope with any situation that we might encounter in the future. So it's definitely something that's going to help us every single day of our lives.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Awesome to see you.
Oh, that's so great.
Wow. You're doing great work. I mean, from a mental health advocacy standpoint, and just mental health in general, this is so noteworthy for a couple of reasons. One being that mental health and mental health services are often out of the reach of groups, right? Kids, communities of color, the research, it's the accessibility isn't there. So to take the mental health resource to the kids,
them where they are,
like TikTok therapy, or these guys, 90 high schools, these are the sorts of programs that are really important. Or my friend Darius Smith, who I shined a light on, who started Black Space in Milwaukee, free therapy in Black communities. These are the programs. These are the things that people are doing that
to
work.
Also have fellow students kind of running these programs so that it normalizes it for other kids.
That's a great point. Again, we want to normalize it. We want to break the stigma. And when it's happening in your peer group, peer-to-peer, that's just doubly effective. So shout out to them. They're doing great work. And for more on kids and mental health, we're excited because we've got a special on our streaming channel. Have you been there yet? Try it.
What's it
Today,
called?
all day, we're diving into the topic, offering insight. We've got teens that I sat down with that are incredible. We brought in some experts, a lot of warning signs. You know, parents are trying to figure out, like, what's normal, what's not, what should we be looking for? How do we cope? Give us some real world, mechanisms to handle these things for every age. And again, the message is meet kids where they are. And you can tune into Mind Matters in collaboration with the Walton Family Foundation. That's airing today.com/all-day at 11 a.m. and 8 p.m.
Carson, this is so good. Really,
doing God's work, man.
Yeah.
Doing God's work.
Glad to be able to share it.
All right, come back anytime.